The Galactic Council had ruled for 10,000 years, an unbroken chain of authority spanning 17 sentient species across 3 spiral arms. They had encountered primitive civilizations before. They had established protocols. They had procedures. What they didn't have was understanding. When humanity reached for the stars, the Council observed. When humanity established colonies on Mars and Europa, the Council debated. When humanity developed the Alcubierre drive and ventured beyond Sol, the Council feared. Fear was the genesis of their mistake. Lieutenant Emma Taylor was 19 years old when her scout vessel detected anomalous signals near Proxima Centauri, b. Following standard exploration protocols, she transmitted peaceful greetings in multiple formats, then approached with caution. Her ship bore no weapons. Earth fleet didn't believe in armed reconnaissance. The Council security fleet had different protocols. Unidentified vessel approaching Council monitoring station. Captain Drawl of the Council vessel Righteous Judgment reported to his superiors. Design unknown, intentions unclear. Proceed according to Protocol 47B, came the response from Counselor Vex. Potential contamination scenario. Protocol 47B had been developed after the Tark Rebellion, when a seemingly harmless species had infiltrated 3 Council worlds before revealing their hostile intent. It called for immediate neutralization of unknown craft approaching sensitive installations. The Righteous Judgment fired once. Emma Taylor's small vessel disintegrated. In the silence that followed, Captain Drawl transmitted, "Threat neutralized." He did not know that Emma's vessel had been transmitting everything back to Earth Fleet Command. Admiral William Reeves was reviewing deployment charts when the transmission cut off. He watched the footage 3 times, his face growing paler with each viewing. Emma's excited voice as she detected the alien structure, her careful approach, her broadcast of peaceful intent, and then nothing. Just the flash and the silence. "Get me the President," he said quietly. 5 hours later, Earth's combined leadership convened in an emergency session. The evidence was undeniable. First contact had resulted in the unprovoked destruction of an unarmed human vessel. Lieutenant Emma Taylor, daughter, sister, friend, and explorer, was dead. "We have to respond," said General Park. "This was an act of war." "We don't know their capabilities," cautioned Director Bell. "They could be centuries ahead of us technologically." President Garcia sat silently, watching the footage one more time. When it ended, she looked up. "Humanity has dreamed of contact with alien civilizations since we first looked up at the stars," she said. "We prepared for peaceful exchange or for conflict. What we never prepared for was casual murder." She stood. "We cannot allow this to stand. Not just for Emma, but for all of us. If this is how they greet newcomers, humanity will never be safe." 3. Days later, the Council received an unexpected message on all frequencies. A human face, older with lines of authority and grief, spoke directly to them. "I am President Garcia of Earth. You have killed one of our explorers without provocation or warning." Lieutenant Emma Taylor was 19 years old and unarmed. She sought only knowledge and peaceful contact. The Council chambers erupted in confusion. This shouldn't be possible. The human vessel had been destroyed. How had they been identified? "We now understand that we face a Galactic Council that shoots first and never asks questions," President Garcia continued. "We understand that in your eyes we are insignificant." Her eyes narrowed. "Your assessment is flawed." The Council's senior analysts worked frantically to trace the transmission. It seemed to come from everywhere at once. Humanity will not cower. Humanity will not forget. You have taken one of our children, and for that there must be accountability. Captain Drawl shifted uncomfortably as his superior officers stared at him. "We've studied your communication patterns. We've analyzed your fleet movements. And we have positioned our response accordingly," the human continued. "Your Counselor Vex authorized our child's murder. In exactly 12 hours we expect Vex to surrender to us for trial under human justice." Counselor Vex laughed. "Preposterous. They're barely space-capable." "Failure to comply will have consequences," President Garcia said. "You killed our explorer. Without mercy. Do not expect mercy in return." The transmission ended with 6 words that would haunt the council for generations. Time to pray to your gods. The council, of course, did not comply. They had faced threats before. They mobilized their defense fleets around key worlds and prepared for possible human aggression, though their intelligence suggested Earth possessed perhaps 20 ships, none with weapons that could threaten council technology. Exactly 12 hours later, Councilor Vex was in a secure bunker on the council homeworld when his personal communicator activated, displaying Emma Taylor's face. Throughout council space, the same thing happened. Every communication device, every holoscreen, every terminal displayed the face of the human girl who had died reaching out in peace. Then the screens went dark. When they reactivated, they displayed new information. Schematics for the councils, supposedly impenetrable planetary shields, access codes for military installations, contingency plans, fleet positions, everything. Humanity had not built warships. They had built something far more dangerous: understanding. For 10,000 years, the Council had expanded through space using standardized technology. They had grown complacent, believing their systems unbreachable. But human hackers had found the backdoors, the weaknesses, the shortcuts that Council engineers had built into their systems and forgotten. "This is merely a demonstration," came President Garcia's voice as the schematics scrolled across screens throughout Council space. "We now control your defensive systems, your fleets, your infrastructure. We could shut down your life support. We could redirect your ships into your stars. We could end you." In the council chambers, panic reigned. How could this primitive species have penetrated their systems so completely? "But unlike you," Garcia continued, "we do not kill without necessity. Unlike you, we believe in justice, not murder." The screens changed again, showing Councilor Vex's location in real time. "Councilor Vex, Emma Taylor's family awaits your explanation. Your security cannot protect you, your fleets cannot save you. You have 1 hour to surrender yourself or we will come for you. And if we must come for you, we will not come alone." Nikao. Council had ruled for 10,000 years through fear and technology. Now they faced something worse, a young species with nothing to lose and a point to prove. 1 hour later, a single human shuttle landed outside the council chambers. 3 humans emerged, an older couple and Admiral Reeves. They had come for justice, and the council, for the first time in its existence, prepared to pray.